Hey, what's up guys? Danny here. I'm with my Muay Thai student, Chris, one of our fighters here at Experience MMA. We're gonna show you guys a couple of methods that you can use your jab to set up that right hand punch. We're starting right now. I wanna use the jab to set up some right hand punches, okay? Single punches that is, so 1-2s. But what we're gonna do is, we're gonna use, my partner Chris is gonna show some of the different methods that people are gonna react to defending on your jab, okay? So we know certain parries we should use, some of these slips as well, but sometimes people will have different types of reactions. That's exactly what we're gonna work on today, okay? The first one is the boxer's catch. I'm not a huge fan of that way of blocking the jab, but a lot of people use it, and I'm gonna show you how we can counter that very quickly, okay? So now, the boxer's catch is pretty simple. All they're gonna do is when you throw their jab, that's the left hand coming at me, they're just gonna turn their hand like this and catch it like a baseball mitt, okay? So now when I throw my left straight, he's just catching it, right? So what we're gonna do is, every time we use our jab, sometimes we have the power jab, and sometimes we're also gonna have that feeler type of jab, where we just kind of like feel the distance, and we wanna set up that punch. So what we're gonna do is, when we see that he catches, we're gonna throw that straight right. It's gonna look like this. 1, 2, pop, pop. Right away, the straight right comes in, okay? So a slight angle so you guys can see that right hand shoot out. So we're gonna 1, see how he's just catching, right? He's just catching, that's the feeler. When I see that this hand is dropping low, that's when the right hand goes right into the chin, okay? One last time, he catches, boom, feel it out, pop, pop, and then throw your right straight, okay? Now, the second method, that's the wrong method, but a lot of people use this as well, is the cover, but they'll cover with the lead hand, okay? So now, as I throw my lead hand, he also covers with his left. So watch this, that's the cover. And it's not a wrong way to block, it's just I don't prefer this method. Why is that? Watch this. It leaves you open for that right body shot, okay? So that's the second drill I want you guys to work on is, as he covers up, he raises that elbow, you're feeling him out, and he's covering, and then pop, pop, and that body shot comes right underneath. Now, if you're far away, you're gonna loop your elbow from here, and if you're a little bit deeper, a little bit closer, you're gonna shovel hook on a 45, okay? So one more time, here, and right body shot, okay? That's our second method to use your jab to set up that right hand punch. The third way is sometimes people will parry, but they'll parry with the wrong hand, okay? So we know when we parry, if you throw the jab, this is my parrying hand. A lot of people will use the lead hand to parry the jab, and that crosses the gloves over, leaving a big gap for the straight punch, okay? So look at this. He pairs with the lead hand, and that's the opening, all right, for the right hand punch. If I'm far, straight right. If I'm a little bit closer, right hook. A little bit closer, right hook, okay? On an angle here so you guys can see, that's the opening. See that opening? Very bad for him, straight right. One more time, if I'm a little bit deeper, 1, right hook, okay? One last time, he parries, and that's my counter. That's the opening. So every time you guys parry the jab, you should use the backhand. See, that keeps him covered up. So if I throw the 1-2, his next hand is gonna block the correct method, okay? That's the third method. All right, so on the next one, we're gonna show you guys, this is a really bad one. I don't like this one because in Muay Thai or even MMA, we have clinches, elbows, knees, as well as kicks. But sometimes boxers actually dip. We call this a bob, okay? Sometimes they just squat their heads like this underneath your jab. This leaves them open for the uppercut. We're only gonna focus on punches today. Know that if they do this, you have clinches and knees that can follow up. But for right now, I'm gonna show you guys using your hands. If he dips, 1, look at the opening, right uppercut. Okay, this is a bad way to defend the jab, okay? But if you see someone doing this against you, it's very easy to counter with that right uppercut. When you throw the uppercut, make sure that you don't lean forward like this and off-balance yourself, okay? Always walk it in, step it in. So I go in and use the hips and the shoulder to really drive that uppercut. One last time, he dips, or we call this a bob, and that's the uppercut. Very bad way to defend the jab, but you must know how to counter if someone uses it against you. And our last method, this one is an okay method, but it's called a snap back. Sometimes we refer to it as the lean back, is he's only gonna lean away without moving his feet. He leans away from that punch, okay? So watch this, when he leans away, I'm really far for a right cross. So I'm gonna use the overhand right now to reach a little bit deeper. So as he leans away, 1 overhand punch, drops it right down on the temple, on the nose, on the chin, or even on the neck, okay? I'll show you on the neck. This is one of my preferred methods. When they lean back, watch this punch, it comes right here. Boom, right onto his neck, and that creates a knockout blow. One last time here. So as he leans back, 1, boom. That's my overhand right. First one is the catch. 1, straight right. Second one is the cover. 1, right body shot. Third one was the parry with the wrong hand. 1, straight right here, or if I'm a little bit closer, 1, right hook. Then he has the bob or the dip, 1. That's my uppercut right here. Sometimes it's the nose, sometimes it's the chin, as you just saw. And the last one is the snapback, where 1, and he's really off balance. The reason why I like this one is because when they move their upper body, they're not moving their feet, so they're really off balance. So that right hand will really create that knockout power. So one more time. 1, see how off balance he is? Right hand follows. Okay, that's a beautiful technique. The snapback you're going to use only against swing kicks, high kicks. If someone throws a high kick against you, as you snap back, you have a lot of time because no techniques are going to follow the high kick right away. But with the hands, especially with the jab, a second technique or a second punch is coming really quick. So you got to make sure that you move your feet, not just your head. Okay, so these are 5 counters you can use against the opponent who blocks your jab the wrong method. All right, guys, so make sure to subscribe, like this video. Until next time, catch you in the next training session. Train hard. Take care.